Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Jurassic World, the game on the iPad thingamajiggy. And what are we doing today? Well, we have a new quest, first of all, with Mr... I've actually completely forgotten this lad's name. What's his name? The ongoing geomagnetic interference poses a considerable threat to the long-term viability of Jurassic World. Reservations are down across the board. Actually, they could be up, but we'd never know because the satellite links are down. Dr. Wu, how close are we to finding a solution to the problem? Mr. Masrani, my work is primarily advanced genetics. I don't know why he's kind of Southern American, and I don't know if this is what Southern Americans sound like, but that's what we're going for. Not geomorphology. I have no expert opinion on either to offer. I can't even read. Then give us your outsider's perspective, Dr. Wu. Collect 15 bajillion coins from buildings. Okay. Is that our only mission? I think it is. Once again, they are giving me no experience points for doing this, but let's go ahead and collect our Prionosuchus. What's going on here? Now, I've missed, as you may well have noticed, I've missed a few of the more recent update thingamajiggies. I've been away in the Isle of Mans, where the men's live, and I did not have my iPad with me, and I completely lost my iPad charger, and many other billions of things went wrong. I'm going to do a full building collection, and we will see how much that nets me in terms of coinage. And that'll tell us how long that quest is going to take, because it feels like 1.5 million is actually quite a lot to get just from quests. The other aspect, play some decorations, that's obviously super duper easy, we're not worried about that. I am slightly worried about the other bit. Let's get our free pack first. What is it? What is it? Ooh, oh, dinosaur, common. I'm going for Argentinosaurus. It's a limoncello, which is delicious. Okay. Market. What's in the market? Anything important? Another Triceratops sculpture. I don't know where I keep getting these from, but I have many of them now. That's fine by me because they're adorable. Communication stations. We're going to get a few of these. May as well put these down just because at the end of the day we have a quest that demands buildings be created. Like so. Anything else there that we get? A heliport. Yep, let's get one of those over there. This is all a bit messy, I think we'll all agree. Solar strike. Let's just go with it. It's all gonna help in it. It's all gonna blimmin' help. So that's on the way. How much did we get? 64,000. This is gonna take bloody ages. So, to speed it up a little bit, we're gonna grab some of these and move these over this kind of way. It's not really hitting that much, but I'm so lazy, ladies and gentlemen, I just cannot be bothered. Let's move all these over here, kind of buff up our... I'm not allowed to do that. Buff up our buildings a little bit, just speed up the process. It's really still going to be super duper slow, but it's not a big deal, is it? No, it's not, BestInSlot. Well said. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. It's been a weird day, folks. It's been a weird day. We'll leave that. That'll be fine. It's all a bit messy, but as soon as we go and we're carrying on this kind of... We'll work on the dig site kind of region next up, I think. Pelican Mammoth, why not? Okay, dokie, what's in the mail? Nothing exciting. There's literally no events on right now, but I wanted to play the game. I've not been on in a little while. I figured we're going to hop in anyway. We're going to do some random battle arena just to kind of... Yeah, we're just going to enjoy the battle arena. We're going to play specifically with creatures that we don't usually play with. So let's... Actually, we're going to do... I'm just going to kind of spin and stop. What's that one? Oh. It's an eclectic mix of creatures, shall we say. A level 1 Prionosuchus, level 13 Ceratops, which we haven't used before, and a level 40 Hatzegopteryx, who I can't imagine has been used in a while, but I may be wrong. And it's a pretty even looking fight at the moment, although I am starting off with a disadvantage, unfortunately. I really like the look of the Ceratops in this game, especially when it's evolved. It looks really cool. Don't you, my pretty? Hey! He's trying to kill me. It's rude. But the fact that he hasn't swapped is a good sign for me. And the fact that he's defended as well. He's a silly goose, aren't you? Yes, you are. A silly... multicolored goose. Ow. Please stop doing that. Okay, I've got lethal. I think? Oh god only knows. No. No, nearly. I've got lethal. What am I thinking of when I say I've got lethal? There's a thing! Oh, Hearthstone, obviously. We're like, I've got lethal on the enemies. Oh no, I'm gonna die. This hasn't been the best start. However, he used all his points there, right? I think. I'm gonna double attack just in case. But he will swap into the Irritator, which means the Prionosuchus will have the advantage. And I have more squidgy moldy points saved up. So advantage, best in slot. Yeah, woo! Irritating, so irritating. Look at you, what you doing? Ow. How many points did he have? He had 4. So if I attack for 4, it's lethal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Saved 1 point. I expect my little Priono to die, unfortunately, but that's okay. He died a warrior. He's a brave, long-nosed crocodile thing. I don't know what to talk about. How's everyone doing? I've been away in the Half Man for like a period of time. But I can't quite remember how long it's been. Like 5 days I've been gone. Ow. There's some serious blocking on this part. I've been gone for like 5 days. So I haven't seen much in the way of comments. I've just kind of checked in every now and again. Hope everyone's doing splendidly. Everyone's very excited. I'm going to discuss. We're going to talk about something specific. What are we going to talk about? Because all I'm going to be doing for this entire video is battling random things, right? So I figure we may have a topic of discussion. And today, we're going to talk about Animal Planet. Because recently, as in just this gone week, I think, maybe a month ago, God only knows actually, considering how I found this thing, they did something called Monster Week. And they had some documentaries, but they also had like original films and stuff like that. And I watched one called The Cannibal in the Jungle, and it was awesome. Let's just do this first. We like to spin with Connor, because Connor is our mate. And when we spin with Connor, we stop it all in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I did it early. DNA! I'm okay with that. If I'd actually waited the full time, I may have hit the legendary. That's rather upsetting. But still, I will take 140 DNA, not a problem. $5 dino dollars, 140 DNA is a bargain, ladies and gentlemen. Meow. So let's pick our next team, and then we shall discuss the Cannibal in the Jungle. What are our lowest? Let's have a little look. We're in the dregs here, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the dregs. Alangra, Majungo, go on long, go! This could only... If they've got anything but really low-level commons, I'm screwed. Okay! We're in business. We are in business. I do like how it matches you. Like, really effectively. Anyways, so the Cannibal in the Jungle. And what it was, right? It was... I don't know why we're talking about this, but we're going to talk about something, right? Anyways, so what it was like a documentary, but it wasn't a documentary. And I know that doesn't sound like it makes any sense. What I mean is, it was presented as though it was a documentary program, but it wasn't. It was like all fiction. There was some scientific fact in there. What it was about, I will sum up the story. I don't want to go into spoilers, because I think it's actually worth watching. If you've got a couple of hours, go and check it out. If you are on Sky, I believe it's all on there. I got it on the Sky, that thing that auto-records it for you. So it was already on there, and I found it. But go have a look. If it's online, check it out online, whatever. Anyways, The Cannibal in the Jungle. So what's it about? There's this guy in the 1977, this researcher, this science dude. Science dude is what he shall now be referred to as. Why did he not attack? That's confusing for me. I knew I should do one more. Anyways, the science dude is like a... He's a bird watcher. He's a ornithologist, basically. And they're going into the rainforest in... I actually cannot for the life of me remember where it is. But they're going into the forest looking for this owl that hasn't been spotted in years and years and years. And he goes in with 2 other guys. One of them, he goes in with like a Sherpa, not Sherpa, but like a jungle equivalent of a Sherpa. And he goes in with another science man thing. I think I might just kill this, you know. Yeah, go on. So he goes in with Science Man and Sherpa Dude, not Sherpa Dude, but you know what I mean. And Then he comes out later saying they've died, and they find the body of the Sherpa man. I'm just going to keep calling him a Sherpa, like a forest trail guide. And they find him, and the body's been mutilated. It shows you these photographs of this guy, and he's like torn to shreds and in pieces, and bite marks all over him. And they never find the body of the other guy. And so the guy it's based off, the one guy who survived, is off in prison in Indonesia, I believe. For God's sake, BestInSlot, what are you doing? He's off in prison in Indonesia, and this science team is going into the jungle to try and find out what really happened. Because the guy who's been arrested, what he's saying isn't that he killed him, because he's been arrested for homicide. What he's saying, what he's saying instead is that small humanoid ape-like creatures, like cannibals in the jungle, hence the name, went and attacked them and killed them and blah blah blah. And basically throughout the document, and this is based on a true thing, there was a species of hobbit-esque people who lived in the trees around the same time as we did. And they would have been there in the jungles roaming around in Indonesia, and I mean they're not there anymore as far as we know, but you know, there is fossil evidence of this in the past that we can actually see. I'll try and find the article on it. Anyways. So he's claiming that these guys, these humanoids, attacked him and his colleagues, and that's why the colleagues would die. That's why there was cannibal. Oh my god, that's a lot of DNA. It's a 700. We like to drink with Connor, because Connor is our mate. And when we drink with Connor, he gets it down in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, I panicked. No! I knew it was coming up, and that's why I panicked. I wanted to land on it. I shouldn't panic, I should trust the system. Although, it would have missed the legendary, but it would have got some DNA. Let's do one more of those while I'm continuing to blab on. Anyways, so they go into the jungle. No, that's not what I'm saying. So this guy's been arrested for double homicide, but he's blaming these humanoid fellas. And throughout the film, they begin to find like his evidence, his research stuff, and like I said, it's filmed as a documentary when it obviously isn't a documentary. Although there are some roots in science. There's no cannibal humanoids living in the Indonesian jungle at the moment that we know of. Let's keep an open mind here, because you never really know with this kind of thing. Gallimimus, why the hell not? And I'll do. But basically, this other team this guy's been in prison for like 20, 30 years. So this current generation team, they go into the wilderness to try and find evidence of these guys to prove this other guy's innocence, you know? It's really cool. I don't really want to say too much without giving away, but how they filmed it, and like they find this guy's like the audio recordings and stuff, and it's terrifying. And you know it's fake. Well, I only knew it was fake actually after I googled to find out it was fake, but because it's filmed so realistically, and you hear these blood-curdling screams. And I've mentioned to you guys in the past how terrified I am of apes for some reason. Apes freak me out. Is this worth killing? No. I think it's worth dying to get the advantage. That may be stupid, but we'll see. That may have been stupid, but we'll see. I think it's going to be fine. So, the way they've done the footage and everything, and this guy, and it's got like an interview with the one guy who survived as he's in prison, and he's this broken man, but he's there just fully committed to this idea that they were attacked by something else. You know, it wasn't him. He didn't do anything. He's not to blame. He's really professing his innocence, and other people start to believe him a little bit. I'm going to block just in case. It's just worth watching. It's really cool if you're into cannibals and science and fake documentary things. I love stuff like that. Another one to recommend, completely in a different vein entirely, is The Tunnel, which is an Australian film. Found footage horror film, actually. Did I block? Oh, right, okay. He attacks for. Okay, hold on. It's a found footage Australian film where they're researching the homeless community underneath one of the cities in Australia, and they're going down into the tunnels to find out what's going on, because homeless people have been disappearing and the government won't comment on it. and it's filmed like a documentary with interviews and talking heads and all this kind of jazz, and it's really cool. It's got like footage, and I'm just kind of raving about it. But either way, go watch The Cannibal in the Jungle. It's awesome. We like to spin with Connor. We're gonna stick to it this time. And when we spin with Connor, he stops it all at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bust off. DNA! I will take that any day of the blimmin' week. We are saving up right now for the Unesaurus, who costs... How many dino dollars does Unesaurus cost? Too many, I bet. Too many. Une? Not too many. Unesaurus, activate. Should have waited 13 minutes, but I didn't. It would have been cheaper to activate the Pelicanomyrmex, but it's too late for that. We're committed. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Next time we load up, I will try to be really stringent, word of the day, with my building presses, so that quest can be hopefully near completion by the time next video, and I'll wait for the next event kind of thing to kick off before we get back to it. I apologise for talking about pretty much nothing but the Cannibal in the Jungle, but it actually affected me. You know, I had a night out on Saturday, and I'd watched the first hour and 45 minutes of this programme, and we had to leave, and I kind of looked forlornly back at the television, thinking, I want to finish this programme so badly to see what happens at the end. And it's not like a classical film where there's, you know, big plot twists and epic scenes and stuff. It's just like watching a documentary, but it's fake. And that allows the documentary to do things and show things that don't exist, necessarily. It's just very cool. I recommend it. Don't know why I'm talking about it. I'm not being paid by Animal Planet, I promise you. Although that would be pretty cool. I love seeing this little Mosasaurus swim around. Hello, buddy. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, and as always, bye-bye.